plaintiff is saying the defendant was rip-roaring drunk and rammed his golf cart into the plaintiff's car. The plaintiff says the defendant then fled. Let's listen.
Why'd you say in the answer to the complaint that you didn't crash into his car?
I did not say that I did not crash in. In the complaint, I said I did not cause the damage that he claimed I did.
They were
I have
trying
a
to say I
fiberglass
hit the
golf
plaintiff's...
cart.
Listen to me. This is your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
They were trying to say I hit the plaintiff's car. The cart was still right there on the curb. It didn't even
It was on the bump.
You're not listening to me. The cart was still right there on the curb. It didn't even get to his car. That's what you said in the answer to the complaint. Now you're telling me, yes, I did crash into it. Okay?
That's what I was told afterward, the fact.
Why? Because you're too drunk to know what you did?
No. I went back and talked to the police officer.
Were you intoxicated?
I went back and
Were you
talked to the
intoxicated?
police officer.
Yes or no?
No,
Were
I
you
was
intoxicated?
not.
Then why did you leave the scene?
I went and called my wife.
Why didn't you stay there and call your wife?
Because he took my keys.
He took your keys so you wouldn't leave, and then you left anyway.
No, he said...
How many DUIs do you have?
He said,
How many times have you been convicted of DUI? How many times have you been convicted of DUI, sir?
Twice.
In your life?
In my life.
Okay. And were you licensed to drive a golf cart, a car, or any kind of motor vehicle on the night in question? Or was your license suspended from the DUIs? I think we both know the answer to that, so I don't think you have to struggle that hard. It was suspended, right? So might that be the reason why you fled the scene so that the cops wouldn't arrest you?
I did not flee the scene.
Well, were you there when the cops came?
I was over at the payphone.
And apparently the only phone is away from the scene for the entire time the cops are there?
It was right
Did you come back to the scene after you made the phone call to your wife?
Yes, I did.
Were you there for the police when the police were doing the report?
Yes, I was there for the police.
Was he there for the police when the police were doing the report?
I have a police report myself.
Just a second. Just a second.
I have a copy of the police report and the official police report itself.
And what's the answer to my question?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, hand me the police report.
Of course.
Okay. Come on up, ma'am. Who are you?
I'm Marsha Benson, his wife.
Okay.
He called me at about 1:30.
Okay, you understand that Florida has a law, like most states, that say you cannot leave the scene of an accident. And saying, well, I left it to make a phone call is not a defense to that.
No one would let him use their cell phone.
No one would let him use their cell phone?
He asked several
They probably didn't want it to get in the puddle.
The puddle was what happened when the golf cart ran into the curb of the scene of the accident. His car was parked in an improper parking place. It was not a parking place. It was a drive-through. If his car had not have been there, his car would have never been hit.
Okay, so let me see. I want to make sure I've got this correct. Put your hand down. I do not need your help. Let me see if I've got this correctly. The driver, a person who is employed to look me in the eye when I'm talking to you. A person who is employed to be the driver of Hungry Howie's is parked in the drive-thru where apparently they let him park, and it's a parked car's fault that you crashed into it. It's the parked car's fault, and not the fact that you are wasted when you are driving, and you have no license to drive, so you're not even supposed to be driving, because your license has been suspended for your numerous DUI infractions.
Excuse me.
So it's not that, right? That's not what caused the accident, right? Now, if you want to put a bottle to your head and pull the trigger, go ahead. But there's other people involved when you take to the roads. You see? That's why you can't do it.